as your Romeoville Spartans do battle with the visiting Foxes of Yorkville. Tonight, the Spartans have the opportunity to not only show off the new field turf to the Spartan fans, but more importantly, they have a great opportunity to knock off an 8-win and 3-loss playoff team from last year and one of the newest members of the Southwest Prairie Conference. The Spartans had a tough opening game against Oswego East, but tonight they look to bounce back and defend our house against Coach Dan McGuire and his Yorkville Foxes. So let's get ready to cheer Spartans on as they do battle on the gridiron in their Southwest Prairie Conference opener. So as you sit back and enjoy tonight's game, myself, alongside my broadcasting partner, will be bringing you coverage from Spartan Stadium.
Oh, it's been a great day today here at school. The weather's a little overcast, but it is a nice fall, cool, crisp breeze, and it's going to be a great day for football.
Yeah, and we'd like to welcome Mr. Stefanski back to broadcasting football games. He had a little 4-year hiatus.
4-year hiatus. I had to watch my son play on Friday nights, so now that his high school career is over and out in college, it was time to get back in the booth with Mr. Rallstab and enjoy Spartan football.
Well, we'd love to have you back, and Yorkville is about to kick off from left to right.
That's number 80. Cole is the kicker for him.
And back for the Spartans, we have number 8, Jaquil Brown, and number 11, Antonio Orozco. And so here we're kickoff underway into the end zone. And that will be a touchback.
Well, if you haven't had a chance to see, the turf is beautiful. The new turf, if you look at it closely, you can see every other 5 yards are a different shade. And then we got a nice navy blue. It looks very crisp. It looks nice. New RHS logos around the 20-yard line. It's looking really good.
So the Spartan offense, under the leadership of head coach Justin Turvado, take the field. We got Donovan Hoyos in the backfield. And there's a quick pitch, but met by a host of Yorkville defenders. And that's going to be a short gain.
Yeah, that was number 4, Kelvin Glass, with the carry there, with the quick option play.
So that's going to bring up 2nd and 9. And that's one of the things I did here, that the Spartans thought that they had an advantage and could attack the edges of Yorkville's defense.
They got trips to the wide side. They're running the option again here.
And there is Glass once again. That's number 24, Jake Poloe, on the tackle. And that's going to be a loss. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 13.
Now the Foxes are just entering the new SPC conference, and we have split the conference in half, so to speak. So there's 2 divisions within it, the East and the West, and then there'll be several crossovers.
Yeah, so we got Yorkville and West Aurora that joined the SPC. So we got trips once again. De Hoyos.
Just and a bit over.
Yep, that's intended for number 1, Keaton Foster. So that's going to bring 4th and 13 and the Spartan punt team. So that's going to be a quick 3 and out. So you got to feel, if you're Yorkville's defense, you got to feel pretty good about that opening possession. And for the Spartans, got to make a few adjustments. Look like they're trying to attack the edges. The coaches will figure it out.
Yep, that's Nico. What is that? Nico Coronis back there to punt. A little high snap.
Nice job by Nico to get it. To catch that ball and get it away before it was blocked.
Yeah.
It was going to be a short punt, but better than it being blocked.
Yes.
So that's going to give Yorkville excellent field possession. And that's going to be 1st and 10 at the 32.
Varsity girls tennis team is offering a 50-50 raffle. Tickets are $1 apiece.
So we see the Spartans are coming out with kind of a 4-3 look with 4 defensive backs.
And Yorkville with a 3 wide receiver set, short motion, and that's going to be handoff to the running back.
That's number 23, I think that is.
Yeah, that's a wonderful job by
Harris.
the Spartan defense. Yeah,
Brought down by
One thing I've heard about Yorkville is they're pretty strong in the run game, and they really feature a couple of running backs.
Well, they're definitely going. They're going right to the no huddle, and they're back to the trips to the short side here. Back to number 23. Oh, we had him in the backfield,
Yeah.
and he was able to. He's quite nifty. Little jump step, got himself probably just back to maybe a yard.
Yeah, that early pressure by number 44, Joe Dingles,
De La Rosa.
really disrupted, that running back.
Gain of 1 on the play.
So that's going to be third and 9.
For the Foxes.
You got to imagine you're probably going to see a pass play here.
Yeah, and I think unless you have a kicker, this might be a 4-down territory area. This might be that iffy kind of, at the high school kicker. There's
So once again,
a
another
rollout.
motion. And there was an out route, completed pass over to number 3, Cole Ferguson.
Josh Beetham's pass is complete to number 3, Cole Ferguson.
depending on the mark, that may be a first. The Spartans definitely got a favorable mark there. Oh,
Looks like the refs are taking another look at it, and they're going to mark it just short.
yep.
So it's
Fourth
going to be
down.
fourth and probably less than a yard.
Ball
Yeah.
spotted at the 23-yard line.
Now you got to think they're probably going to go for it here.
Yeah.
At this point, on the field, fourth down, early in the game.
Yeah, and Yorkville, they're pretty big up front. Now they're going from the power I here, power I to the right, and straight back, handoff, straight forward, power. That's old school Morris, Manuka kind of football there, where they're just going power I, running straight downfield.
And that's 33, Trey Thomas, picks up the easy first down for the Foxes.
Good for 3 yards and a Fox first down at the 18-yard line.
So that's going to give a new set of downs to Yorkville inside the red zone. Staying in that power I.
Yep.
2 receiver set.
And once again, they're just running ISO straight up off the right tackle. And that's going to be number 33, bounced it out, 18-yard touchdown.
Yeah, that's Thomas once again. Just right off tackle.
Yeah, you know what? We stuffed they were running the ISO right kind of between the guard and tackle, and then we did a pretty good job blocking that up, and then he bounced it out, and the wide receiver was doing a good job blocking, and when they outran the linebackers. Good play by the running back.
So this is going to be number 80, Cole Reeby, attempting the extra point. And that kick is up and good. So that gives Yorkville an early 7-0 lead over your Spartans.
Yeah, with 8:25 left in the first quarter, the Spartans will receive the ball again once Yorkville kicks off here. They're kicking towards the south end zone. We'll be coming out here, and like I said, we need to establish something here. We can't be 3 and out. We got to pick up a couple first downs, and even if we don't score a touchdown right away, it's all about ball positioning. Putting the ball, making it a short field for us. So field position, if we, that's the biggest part of football these days is field position.
Yeah, and then, as we were talking before the game with Yorkville joining the conference, they're the smallest school in the conference, student population-wise, a little over 1,750. We held that for a number of years, but with Yorkville this year, we've grown. We're a little over 1,900 students this year.
Yorkville is quite the booming metropolis the last, let's say, decade or two.
So there's Reeby with the kick.
And
Deep kick right into the end zone.
Oh, yeah, that was almost right through the end zone.
That was an excellent kick.
I mean, there's not really much of a wind. There's a little bit of wind coming from the north as we look at the flag behind the scoreboard, but the wind isn't very much, so he's just got a booming leg. I mean, that ball went a solid 70 yards in the air.
Yeah, I wonder how he does in field goals. I mean, that could be a nice weapon for them.
So this would be the Spartans from the 20.
So this is going to be their second possession. De Hoyos in the shotgun. 3 receivers, 2 running backs. And there is a keeper. And it's going to be, picks up about a yard.
Quarterback keeper, number 9.
And that's going to be 2nd and 9.
It's almost like they're running an ISO, sent the two backs to his side, because we're in that shotgun, that spread formation, and he took the two backs, kind of led through and kind of ISO up right up the middle.
So the Spartans break huddle with 4 receivers, double twins.
Quick pass. It looks like it was. They're going to say it was incomplete. It looked like he completed it there.
That was number 7, Davion Smith.
Spartans are looking good tonight, though, with the blue helmets, the flat blue with the orange letters, and then like the throwback Bears kind of look with the jerseys, right? With the blue and the no outlining around the numbers.
It is a sharp look.
You know.
All right, so in that double twins, Hoyle's back to pass, under pressure, escapes the pocket, and he's going to pick up a few, but he's going to be brought down short of the marker.
Yeah, he got about 3 or 4 on there.
And that's
pressure came in from his right side.
Yeah, and that's going to bring up 4th and 4.
To the 26-yard line, and that brings up a 4th down for the Spartans.
And Coronis comes back in to punt.
Well, let's hope we get a little better snap here. There's a better snap, better kick. Fair catch. Fair catch at about the 47.
Yep, and that's number 25, Cale Reeder.
Yeah, the Foxes tonight are wearing red helmet with the nice little white stripe, white jersey with black and red on the sleeves, and black pants. They used to, they were in a smaller school. They moved across the street, built a bigger school, and then I think they used to still play their games at the old school.
All right, so Yorkville comes out with a 3 wide receiver, quarterback in the gun.
Oh, they have a slot up there, double twins almost.
Double twins.
Yeah, that's 23 on the carry.
Once again, off tackle, and that's a nice hard run that's going to pick up a 1st down.
You know what? He reminds me a lot of the Yorkville running back from the sophomores. He's not very big.
No, 5'7", 170.
Yeah, he reminds me a lot of their sophomore, number 28, Meadows from the sophomores. He's 5'4", 150. They were small, but, man, they were quick and nimble.
So Yorkville continues to gain yards on the ground.
Well, look for the jet sweep here. There it is, jet sweep. Made him cut back. Good job.
That's a nice job.
And there's a flag out there. I'm assuming since it's inside there, that's going to be holding.
That was exactly what you want your end to do, to force that back to cut it up. We'll see what the penalty is, and that's going to be a face mask against the Spartans.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense.
So that's going to give Yorkville a 1st down, and that's going to be the first penalty for the Spartans.
Really, I would have thought that would have been holding inside there.
Yeah, you think where that was called?
Yeah.
1st and 10, Yorkville.
Classic holding territory.
Offensive linemen never hold. Never.
3. Yep, that double twins.
Yeah, it's more like a slot guy there as a tight end.
And there's
quick
a short
slant.
Yep, that's over to number 82.
Which is
that is Chase. Yeah, Chase DeVito, 6'3" junior. And that's going to pick up another 1st down for the Foxes. So 2 possessions, scored on the 1st, and they're knocking on the door at 1st and 10 at the 10. Looks like they've got just enough where they can get a 1st down yet.
Yeah, that number 41 at the slot, almost like a tight end position, like a tight slot there.
Yeah.
In motion. Setting up the ISO there.
And there's number 23, and he marches right into the end zone. That's Torrin Harris, 5'7", senior.
That was an 11-yard carry. Yeah, they're putting that slot guy in motion, so essentially he's a fullback. So they put him in motion, and he's leading like the ISO up onto the linebacker.
Now, do you think they also do that for the pass to see if there's if they're running man-to-man or a zone? as well.
You know, I would think that would be something they could do but a lot of times with the Twins like that, you could tell right away if they're in the zone man-to-man. But I think they could be setting things up by putting him in motion. They could set up a counter with that, set up the jet sweep. Well, actually not the jet sweep, but the like a kick-out block instead of the ISO. But he just essentially where he's playing is a glorified offensive lineman.
Yeah.
But he did. They put him in motion and did that fake with running where he went out into the flat and on a pass play.
So Cole Reeby once again, booming kick.
Oh yeah, he almost hit the blockhouse.
Yeah. Whew. So that's going to be 2 possessions and 2 touchdowns for Yorkville, as they have a 14-0 lead. You got to think if you're Yorkville, this is exactly how you want it to go.
Yeah. You know what? We just need, I think it's a matter of us getting something clicking on offense, finding that right play. You know what? Yorkville's a brand new team for us. We've never seen them before, never played them before. Home, we're at home here, a little bit of jitters. You want to play well for your home crowd. Sometimes you put too much stress on yourself.
Yeah, and Yorkville's had, some very good field position too. So, if we can flip the field a little bit, could make the difference.
Yeah, and here, once again, because of a penalty, they're going to be kicking off from our side of the field. So, once again, I'm assuming the ball is going to go through the end zone because this young man has a leg.
Yeah.
And that's going to put us at the 20 again. We need to get some first downs here.
So, if you're the offense coming out on the field, you got to get some first downs. Take the momentum back, and kick is underway, and it's going to go right through the upright. Was that close to the uprights?
No, I think it was
a little bit to the left. Yeah. Man.
I will tell this, you know what, Yorkville's got a lot of little short, quick dudes. On that kickoff team, there's probably like 6 guys that look like they're all like under 5'10".
Yeah, they're pretty big up front, but a lot of their skill position is – on the smaller side.
Yeah, their DBs are pretty short.
So Romeoville comes out with their 3rd possession. Double twins, De Hoyos in the gun. And there's a handoff, and he's met in the backfield. I think that was Glass on the carry. Yep, that was number 4, Calvin Glass, the junior. It's going to be no gain, 2nd and 10. We're already approaching the 5-minute mark here in this opening quarter. It's pretty quick moving first quarter.
Yeah, there was 2 flags, I think, but it's been maybe a jet sweep. No.
So that's Cajonas in motion.
Yeah, it looked like he was there's a flag there. It looked like, we went into motion kind of selling that jet sweep a little bit, but it ended up being a lead blocker for the option. Looks like we were trying to run the option again as we did on our opening series that we came out with. Oh, face mask on the Foxes.
The Foxes, and that's going to be their first penalty of the game.
And that'll be a first down. Beep, beep. Are they? They're not the Red Fox. They're just called the Foxes.
They're just the Foxes. At least what I know of, the Foxes. That's all I saw.
Out to the 35-yard line, 1st and 10 for your Spartans.
Nice little crowd out here today, though, for the Spartans.
Yeah, the Spartan opener.
So here we with the double twins, shotgun again. Oh, that's a keeper there. Oh, there he goes.
He's at the 30, 20. One man to beat, and he gets caught inside the 10-yard line. A huge run for Donovan De Hoyos, bringing the Spartan offense inside the 10-yard line.
They did the old fake and keep. They did the option read, and he got caught from behind from a Fox, but, man, that was a big burst. No one saw him. I think everyone thought he gave the ball, on the read.
It was a great fake. Nice RPO. Read it just perfectly, and huge gain. So that puts us inside of the 10. We've got a new quarterback. That's number 14. And he is met very quick in the backfield, and he's going to be brought down for a loss. That is number 18, Ben Stemmet.
Yeah, it looked like they blitzed someone off the corner, off the edge there.
Second goal for the Spartans.
So that was Tyrell Ross-Childs at the quarterback.
Yeah, the Foxes came on the blitz. We were running the option there again. Actually, it wanted to look like a quarterback keeper than an option.
So Tyrell Ross-Childs in the gun. Motion into a double twins. Like
jet sweep.
Jet sweep, and that's breaks the tackle, and then is going to be brought down for a huge loss. That is number 6, Kawan Stamps on the carry.
In the backfield by the Foxes.
So now that's going to bring up a 3rd and 27 at the 27. So we were inside the 10 and 2 bad plays, and we're in 3rd and long. Just under 3 minutes to go in this opening quarter. 14-0, Foxes lead.
We're going to go to the trips to the wide side.
De Hoyos back in at quarterback. Intended for number 21, and that's going to be just off the mark. It was close.
Yeah.
Number 21, Joey De La Rosa in the end zone.
Yeah, that is Joey De La Rosa.
27 for the Spartans.
And so 4th and 27. What do you do? You're at a point where you got to go for.
I mean, we're only 242
Yeah,
or 240 in the first quarter,
well,
but
you're not going to really gain much by punting.
No. And then I'm not sure. Do we have a place kicker?
We do have a kicker this year, Corey Boyette. I don't know what his range is, but we do have a kicker. He's from the soccer team. De Hoyos back to pass. He's got plenty of time. Throws it into the end zone, and that's going to be intercepted.
We were open for a brief moment, and that was De La Rosa was open for a brief moment.
And that's number 22, Zach Konecki, on the interception.
It's like a 7-yard punt.
Yeah, it really is.
Yorkville will start this drive at their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10.
Well, we definitely had a switch in field position, so that's a good thing. We got the defense to get a little bit of rest. A lot of these guys are, for the most part, we are 2 platooned school here. There's a couple guys that go both ways on the offense and defense, but for the most part, we're pretty much two-sided.
There's that man in motion.
And they're running right behind him.
Yep, I believe that's 33, Trey Thomas once again.
Yeah, that's a gain of 1, maybe 2.
33 on the
So it's
carry,
going to be 2nd and long.
Tackle made by 28, Mark Morota.
Nice job by the Spartan defense.
Gain of 1 on the play to the 21-yard line.
Yeah, they do like following that slot receiver or that slot back there.
Yeah, there hasn't really been too much. They're pretty straightforward in what they do. They just done a nice job at executing on it.
Have they thrown the ball? I don't think they've thrown a pass yet, have they?
I don't believe so.
There's 41 in motion. And
Once
they
again,
ran right behind him.
Yep, staying
Off
on the
tackle,
ground, and that's
yep.
33 running down the sideline. He's at the 50, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds. Looked number 21.
Trey Thomas on the carry, brought down by Joey De La Rosa.
Yeah, De La Rosa.
The rush goes into Spartan territory at the 31-yard line, 1st and 10.
So that'll be a 1st and 10 on the Spartans' 31-yard line. So they're in a trip formation in an I. There's a pass.
There's a pass right over the middle. That's number 3,
You know what? That's their second pass. They ran that slant earlier.
That's right. That is a nice tackle, though, by De La Rosa, because if he didn't make that tackle, that would have been a touchdown.
Yeah, the two completions they've had have been slant passes with that slot receiver.
So Yorkville's definitely flipped the field. Approaching 90 seconds left. A 14-0 lead. They got a man in motion.
Dude, that was a false start there.
False start on the Foxes.
So that's going to
Brings up 1st and 15 from the 22.
move the Foxes back at 1st and 15. I would imagine here you're probably going to stay on the ground. They've had a lot of success.
Yeah, but you know what? It looked like they had switched running backs, so I don't know if they have a pass and a run. Because they went with a bigger. They went with a bigger running back. 35 is in there, so I'm not sure. 35. What is that? Burson. They put him in there, and the last player or two, and he's just blocking.
So they tried to almost like a hitch route to the outside that falls incomplete. So that's going to be 2nd and 15. Nice defense by the Spartan defense. It was number 6 on the coverage. That's Kiwan Stamps. Quarterback back to pass. He's under pressure, but rolls to the left. Finds an opening, and is going to pick up the first down.
That was quite the move there. What happened is the wide receivers ran straight down the field because they were looking to throw it in the end zone, and everyone was gone from the flat. So when he got pressure up the middle, he rolled to his left, and there was nobody there because we were playing man-to-man. Or actually, it looked like more of a cover 4 over the top, and they cleared it out.
This is not something you see too often. He's a 6'5", 220 pounds.
6'5", 220. I'm 6'5", 6'6". I'm not 220 though. I'm maybe
got
like
some shifty moves for being that
400.
Being that big.
Oh, here's a power eye. They're going to run right here off to the right side. Oh no, fullback dive.
Right up the middle, and that's going to be a very minimal gain. Nice job by the Spartans.
Little Shoemaker on the carry.
Oh, you got to give the fullback a carry once in a while. He does all that blocking. They got to give him a little bit. Now we're under a minute here.
2 on the play to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
So it looks like they're at that power eye again, power eye right. Oh, they're going to
throw
the
out
ball.
of it, and that's going to be a completed pass for a touchdown.
So they come out in the power eye, looking like they're going to dive, run the ball up the middle, and
they throw right out of it.
Yep. Well, with 22 seconds left, that makes it 20-0.
And that brings Reeby back in.
Does he hit the field house or the block house?
Wow. That is quite the kick.
Yeah. I bet you he'd be good from 40.
Yeah.
Maybe a little further.
Dude, and he's like right in the middle of the uprights.
Well, and you know what, too? When you have a leg like that, you watch some of these guys. Like last night, I know it will be painful for somebody if you watch the Bears-Packers game. When that young Packer kicked that punt that was, 60-some yards there at the end of the game to kind of guarantee the win?
Yeah.
That's why that guy got drafted in the 6th round.
Way to bring up bad memories there, Coach.
Yeah, well, I was here pretty much all night with the open house as you were, so I only got home and saw a little bit of the second half.
Yeah, it wasn't too impressive on either side for either offense.
Yeah, but the Bears' defense did look impressive. So here we go again. Let's see. I'm assuming he's going to put this through the end zone here.
And
Yep.
you would be correct. Man.
Kick goes out of the back of the end zone. First and 10 for the Spartans.
And, you know, that's its own weapon right there.
Absolutely. When you guarantee that, you know
no one's
exactly
going to run back.
No.
But you know what? There's that one time that he's going to miss kick, and you hope that your coverage team is ready to go.
You might get almost comfortable, you know,
Yeah.
running down there just
Yep.
thinking, yeah, it's going to go into the end zone.
So we got a trips here to the left,
So-
single receiver to the top.
Yep. De Hoyos in the gun. This is our 4th possession. Right when I said this was a pretty quick-moving first quarter, it's slowed down in this last couple minutes.
We got about 2 yards on the carry.
Gain of 2 on
And
the
that looks
carry.
to be the last
22-yard
play.
line, 2nd and 8 for the Spartans.
The final seconds tick off as Yorkville's going to have a 21-0 lead at the end of one.
So we'll end up, we'll have,
Yorkville leading Romeoville
we'll be
21-0.
flipping sides here. So we'll be coming back. We'll be driving. We'll be driving towards the south end
If
zone.
you bought raffle tickets, stick
So,
around.
yeah, if you haven't seen the high school in a while, there's been a lot of construction. Obviously, we have the new field turf and track
I think
that's,
since,
that's ready to go. And if you look out the baseball fields and softball fields, there's
Before new fields in
Yeah.
construction, field turf in the infields. And then I think since the last football season, we finished and opened the new main office, right? That was in the
Yeah.
Late fall or
Absolutely.
winter time. And that's real nice. It gives a little. It just took the old space that we had and reconfigured it to make it more useful, so that we can have spots for the counselors and the deans and everything like that. Because we used to have a couple deans that were like in rooms that were not over there in other parts of the building. So they just kind of moved things around and spruced it up. It still looked like it was in the 1960s in there.
yeah. And I think by second semester we're adding an addition onto the school. So we're going to be adding
New
a few
shop
more
classes.
classes.
Additional wood shop classes, yep. So we got trips to the far side, single receiver to the near side. Running the option again. Oh. We got to sustain our blocks on the outside. We're going to run that option to the trip side. We got to maintain blocks.
Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
So that's going to give us a
Loss of 1.
3rd and 9.
3rd and 9 from the 21-yard line for the Spartans.
And if you're the Spartans, what are you trying to do here?
I think the misdirection. We've run to the not necessarily the wide side every time, but we've running to our strength side, and I think a little misdirection. That big run we had with the quarterback, that was a misdirection. I think we need to get them on their heels a little bit.
So then Donovan is going to be sacked,
Donovan DeHoyos brought down to the
and that's going to
backfield.
be 4th and long.
Kendall Nellum on
He
the
was under
tackle.
pressure almost immediately.
Loss of 8 to the 13-yard line, 4th and 17.
So the punt team comes on at 4th and 17. Nico Coronis back to punt. He's been punting a lot of years for the Spartans.
Had him in class. Good kid. Good kid. Did you have him in?
I did. His freshman year.
Yeah, I had him last year in class as a junior.
There was a
It's always nice to come to sporting events or go to things outside of the school to see your students in a different situation rather than just teacher student.
Timeout for Yorkville.
Yeah, it is. It's always nice, and it's nice for the students to see the teachers, outside of the classroom too.
They get all excited that you come and see them participate in a sport, whether it's cheerleading or anything.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a Hawaiian day, and both of us, we got our leis on.
Yep. Went and visited the Orange Crush before the game. So I think they had the spirit stick out there. They were getting the kids all fired up, and some Hawaiian shirts. Oh yeah, you see kids walking by with their Hawaiian stuff on. But it is getting. You see some of the people in the stands kind of bundled up a little bit. I think as the sun set here, the temperature has definitely dropped a little bit.
And that kick out to the 50-yard
That's a
line.
nice
punt. Oh, and he's going to be down.
Yeah.
No gain on the return by Cale Reeder. Brought down by 21, Joey De La Rosa.
Yeah, I don't know if his knee touched. Is that a flag out too, though? No.
Yeah, it was, yes.
There's a penalty.
There was a flag that was thrown, and it's going to go against Yorkville. Like a block in the back.
Illegal block in the back, Yorkville.
So that's going to push the Yorkville offense back.
Now, how far is, I'm trying to think. I haven't been to Yorkville. What is off of 47? It's over there. There's that really food place everyone goes to in Yorkville there. Crusader, no. It's got like really good burgers, and they're known for all the desserts, and you got to wait in line forever. It's good. But I haven't been that way in a while. At least from here, from the Romeoville.
Yeah.
From my old house, I did. I don't know.
I think I've only been to Yorkville once in my life.
Yeah. It's changed. It's grown a lot, just like the Oswegos have grown a lot.
So we've got a 3 wide receiver set. Quarterback back to pass.
Pressure.
Under pressure.
Oh.
He escapes, but no, he's going to be brought down.
That's probably going to be holding there. A flag thrown. That's going to be a holding, or it might be. I hope it's not a face mask on, so I think it's a holding.
Yeah, that was a nice job by Donald Marsh, bringing down the quarterback. And that, you're right, that is going to be a hold.
Holding on the Foxes.
We'll see if it's accepted.
Yep. Coach Travato's giving the sign to take her back.
The penalty was accepted.
Well, let's hope this gives the Spartans a little bit of momentum here.
First and long for Yorkville.
So it's about 1st and 26-ish.
Well, they're going with twins here to the near side. They got that slot on again onto the short side. Oh, it's my time. It's the official time. Official time? Or what are they?
Interesting.
Was that an official time? I thought he signaled official time.
Timeout on the field.
Not sure exactly who called that timeout.
You know, gosh, I remember years ago when I was coaching football, it was so hot and humid. The officials called official timeouts every time there was a change in the possession, so that they can get water out to the kids and bring wet towels.
Oh, really?
It was so unbelievable. It might have been the hottest game I had ever coached in my life. Whew. I mean, I was pouring and sweating. I was just standing on the sidelines calling plays and yelling at kids. It was brutal.
Looks like they indicated that it was a Yorkville timeout.
Dude, they got a couple nice-sized kids on the line for Yorkville.
So 3 wide receiver set. Quarterback back to pass. And that almost looked like a skinny post. It falls incomplete.
Well, you know what? When it comes to the skilled players, I'm looking at the wide receivers. We are larger than all their wide receivers on there. I mean, they're not. Those skilled players are.
They're quick, though.
Yeah. Up front, they're pretty big. Their tackles are some big guys.
So it's 2nd and 26. Looks like the Spartans are bringing a blitz. Quarterback under pressure. There's a screen. That. Nice job by 44.
Oh, they threw a flag.
Finally wrestled him down. That's Joe Dingles, but he read it perfectly.
Pass is complete to Will Schumacher.
Yeah, there was a flag there. I don't know if that's a late hit by us or unsportsmanlike by them.
That's a personal foul against us, which is going to give them an automatic first down. That's a tough break. So that's going to be 15 yards, but more importantly
It's a first
for
down.
Yorkville, that's going to be a first down.
Because they were 2nd and 26.
Yeah.
Will be spotted at the 43-yard line.
So you're going to give Yorkville.
At least it wasn't 1st and 40 like last night.
Oh, it's not an automatic first down.
No? Oh, I thought a personal foul was automatic first.
That's what I did too. All right, so 2nd and 7. Got a 3-4 defense.
Jet sweep right here. Oh, no, they're coming back. Oh, another holding call. Another holding call.
Running back picks up a first down, but it looks like it's going to get brought back.
Wow.
The carries by Torrin Harris in the
Back judge, not the back. What's this guy? He's not the back judge. The one that's behind the
Holding on
linebackers.
the offense.
He is called, was it 3 in a row now?
Yes.
I mean, maybe because his yellow flag is crispy yellow, like it's brand new.
I know. Still early in the season, you know. Make sure it's still working.
Yeah, but
right?
with, you put it away, you can't see it now.
2nd and 17 for the Foxes at the 33.
All right, so we got 2nd and 17. Approaching 9 minutes left here in the first half. 21-0 lead, Yorkville.
A little screen pass here. And there'll be what is that? That's maybe about 5? 4
Yeah.
or 5?
Torrin Harris on the
And that's
carry,
going to be
brought down by Seth Moser.
13. Yeah, Seth Moser on the tackle.
Brings up a 3rd and 16 from the 34.
I'll say the one thing about these last couple of plays, you know, our defense has been in the right position and able to make the play. That's fantastic. All right, so we got 3rd and 16.
And they got double twins here. We got to watch the double moves, like the wheel route. Yep, there's the wheel route coming.
And that's
No,
bounced
it's
off the ground. That's going to be incomplete. So nice job by the Spartan defense, forcing a 4th down, and the punt team. Looks like Reeby is the punter as well.
What do you think? How far is he going to kick this ball?
See if he can punt. Sometimes,
They don't transfer.
yeah, it doesn't transfer. You think it would, but sometimes it doesn't. But he is 6'3", 215 pounds.
That's a decent punt.
And that's going to be down at the 34.
What is that, 10, 20? It's only about a 30-yard
Spartans will
punt.
start this drive at the 35-yard line, 1st and 10.
Checking to see if we got any early scores
We are
here.
running out of time on those 50-50 raffle tickets. The drawing will be held at halftime. By the Varsity Spartan tennis player, buy a ticket, you could go home a winner.
The Illini got their first road game tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, they had a
1-0 with the Illini.
big game against the Zips.
Oh, they got Connecticut. Oh, Connecticut, right? Connecticut tomorrow.
All right, so new quarterback.
Number
That's
14.
Tyrell Ross-Childs.
With the keeper.
They had De Hoyos out as a receiver. So it picks up a short game, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 7.
Gain of 3 to the 38-yard line, 2nd and 7 for the Spartans.
Well, here we come out with a what is it? Twins to the near field, single receiver to the top.
Oop.
Yeah, we're gonna get a false start there. It almost looked like we didn't.
I think the center forgot to snap it.
Yeah.
Everyone else was moving except the center.
2nd and 12 from the 33-yard line.
So that's going to push the Spartans back for a 2nd and 13.
So we got trips to the near side, single receiver to the far side. Looks like they're in a cover 2 maybe.
There's a swing pass out to number 4, Calvin Glass. Picks up a few before being brought down.
Definitely some hard hitting up here, or out there, I should say.
Not too much hard hitting going up here.
No.
So that's going to put the Spartan offense at 3rd and 7.
For the Spartans.
We're approaching the halfway point here in the second quarter.
I can't believe how nice that new logo is on the center of the field. That navy blue is popping. The white.
Yeah, the field is sharp. So Rothschild's back to pass, got plenty of time, and that's going to be overthrown. That's intended for Donovan De Hoyos.
Tyrell Rothschild's pass intended for Donovan.
And that's going to bring up 4th and 7.
Brings up a 4th and 7.
And we got Nico Coronas back to punt. Yorkville's got number 25, Cale Reeder, back to receive.
And De La Rosa looks like he's doing the long snapping right there. Right? Is that De La Rosa there in the long snap?
Yeah.
Is there a
Number
flag
21.
or what's?
There was a flag that was thrown.
No funny business on that play. Penalty is waived off.
Oh, telling you that one guy, he's enjoying throwing the flag.
I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what happened there.
Yeah, I think he wanted to blow the whistle.
Nice snap. Nice punt.
Get a roll, get a roll, get a roll, get a roll.
Takes a Spartan bounce.
Oh, we'll get another flag here. Man.
Spartan punt stops rolling at the 22-yard line. 1st and 10.
It seems it's like it's not even chippy, but there's another flag. It's slowing things down here a bit.
Penalty on the play.
Let's see what the call is. It's going to go against Yorkville.
Legal block in the back on the return team.
Some things around here. Manuka's up 27-0 on Plainfield South.
Ooh.
The Bulldogs are up on St. Rita 14-6. What other ones here we got? It's still like a little early.
So
Slim
handoff
pickings
to
on
the running back,
scores.
bounces to the outside. It's going to pick up a few before being brought down. They look like number 54 and number 13 for the Spartans. That's Donald Marsh and Seth Mosier on the tackle. Picks up about 5, so that's going to give the Foxes a 2nd and 5 at the 17.
Looks like the Raiders are up 7-0 against St. Charles North.
Once again,
That's 33 on the carry.
Attacking the outside, and that's going to be enough for a 1st down, plus a little extra. Seemed like on the that last drive, Yorkville kind of went to the passing game. They've reverted back to, well, at least the first 2 plays staying on the ground.
The ball a little bit, yeah. They got a new wide receiver out here for the Foxes.
So man in motion.
And there's that ISO with number 35.
So handing off to a different running back. Picks up a nice chunky yards. It's going to give them a nice second. Yeah.
2, second and 3.
Second and very manageable. So 5 minutes remaining here. Still 21-0.
Play action pass. Interception.
That's Joey De La Rosa making a nice return down the sideline, and he's going to be brought down at about the 25.
There's a flag at the 30.
Intercepted, number 21, Joey.
It's the same official calling a flag.
Wouldn't you know it, a flag on the play.
And that's going to be holding against Yorkville. That's going to definitely be declined.
That will be Spartan ball.
And the Spartans will take over in excellent field position, I should say. It's been a long day.
Long 2 days. I mean, you think we were at school yesterday till 8-something, and then, haven't really left the building except to grab something to eat today.
Yep, so Spartans at 1st and 10 at the 25, 4:35 remaining. Ross Childs stays in at quarterback, De Hoyos in the slot. And the quarterback keeper.
Got a couple yards. That's a big run. That's about 8 yards. We did a little misdirection. We faked the dive to the left, and the quarterback kept it, and it didn't look like it's a true it didn't look like it's a true read that he just was like faking it and
running and go.
But I think the misdirection is the way to go here.
So we got trips to the far side of the field. That's handoff to Glass. It's going to be really close. Looks like they're marking it just short. So 3rd and about a yard.
This is when you get short yardage like this. This is where I miss the old quarterback sneak on the goose. Like under center and on the goose.
Not something you see.
Oh, yeah. No one does on the goose anymore. Oh, dude. All the years I coached, on the goose would be like a big gain. Huge gain.
So 3rd and 1, Ross Childs in the gun, trips to the left. Throwing the fade route. Got a man open.
Oh.
That's intended for number 1, Keaton Foster.
Pass is incomplete, intended for Keaton Foster in the end zone.
That was a nice play. It was there.
4th and 1.
Well, we got to get the first here. I don't think I think we put the we go to what our own power eye.
Yeah, well, I think they probably went that route knowing that they're going to go for 4th on 4th. Take a shot into the end zone.
But see, I don't like the question is here: are we going to take another? Like kids want to shoot for the end zone. Here, I think we got to get it first.
Well, now, yeah, well, I think that's why they went for the end zone and 3rd down. Yeah, so that's going to be a 1st down, giving the Spartans a new set of downs.
And we're down to just a little over 3 minutes left in the.
Down to the 13-yard line, 1st and 10.
And that's
half. So, I mean, this gives us, we get another 1st down here at about the 4-yard line or so, 4.5-yard line.
So 1st and 10 at the 14.
Oh, this would be some nice momentum here if we can get a score.
Foster to the near side, single coverage. Ross Childs scrambling.
Oh,
there's another penalty. He picks up a nice chunk of yards.
Same official.
But looks in the area of holding. See what the official call is.
Oh, it's on them, huh? You could call a flag every play.
Oh, we know.
1st and goal.
What was the call?
Personal foul.
So what are we on, about the 3? 3-yard line. So we got 4 downs to get 3 yards. This is where quarterback on a goose.
So in the shotgun, trips to the left.
Straight ahead. Oh.
And he is met very quickly, and that's going to be a loss.
Dude, did anyone block on the right? Oh, wow. That was it was almost like they were back there before the ball got there. Almost like we.
It's like they were in the huddle.
Like yeah, like
Knew the play.
we're staying. Like if we were saying the same snap count every time.
Could be.
Because he's back there quick.
So that was a loss of 2, 2nd and 5. Same formation. Quarterback run. And he is going to be brought down short of the goal line.
That would have been one I thought maybe he was going to pitch that.
Actually, it looks like picks up about 1 yard.
Short gain on
So
the
there is
quarterback
3rd and 4.
by Terrell Rothschild.
Down to about a minute and 30.
4.
All right, so we got the trips to the near side.
There's the pitch over the glass.
And he's in.
They haven't made there it is. That is the Spartan touchdown. That is Calvin Glass.
Yeah, I think it was there the last time, too. I think they're coming so hard off the edge that I think it was there last time, too. Good play.
Absolutely.
Nothing like a little momentum before half.
That's a huge momentum going into half, putting their first points on the board of the season. So here's Corey Boyette here to kick, and that is up and in, and that gives the Spartans 7, cutting into the lead, down by 14 with 1:03 left here in the first half. So that was a nice looking drive by the Spartans, and aided a little bit in some penalties, but nonetheless they capitalized and did what they needed to do, put the ball into the end zone.
Yeah, quite a few penalties there.
I was trying to keep track of penalties, but I think I missed a few in here.
Yeah,
right now I think I have
there was a plethora of
9 or 10 penalties.
Yeah, there was quite a few. Well, we got a little over 1 minute left in the half. Let's get a nice kick here. Don't give the Foxes a chance to get a quick score here or drive. Going in half with some momentum to something to work off of.
Or you try a little trickery, onside kick.
I don't know if you would want to do that. Who is that kicking?
That is Boyette. It's soccer player during the week, football player Friday nights. Nice kick. That's into the end zone. Woo.
Corey Boyette's kickoff goes through the end zone.
That's a
First and 10 Foxes at the 20-yard line.
And there's another penalty.
Seriously?
Penalty on the play.
Woo.
It's funny. You look at Boyette would come off. You could tell he's not a football player.
Can kick the football though.
Oh yeah. Oh, and he's got to get some water. He's worn out from kicking. He's getting some water.
Setting personal fouls.
Oh, look at that mosquito right there. That mosquito carrying something. Look at him. Oh, you mosquito killer. Oh, dude. Oh, there he is. Got him. I saved your life there.
Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, so Yorkville, what do you think? They go for it with up 14 with 103, or are they content to run out the clock going into half with the lead?
Well, they're going with that 4 wide receiver set, but the 1 wide receiver is just more or less a slot, an offensive lineman. I mean, it's like they have a tight end.
So he's back to pass.
Oh, that's a dangerous pass. That was in triple coverage. He threw that slant route to number 3.
It's Cole Ferguson.
Yeah.
Cole Ferguson on the reception. Tackle made by number 11, Antonio Orozco.
Rolls to the right.
Ooh.
Out pass. Nice catch. And the official, I think
Pass is complete.
Yorkville just called a timeout.
For the Foxes.
Well, really, it looked like he caught it going out of bounds. Wouldn't that be an automatic time
And
stoppage?
Yorkville takes their
I
first
saw it.
timeout of the first half with 38 seconds
He must
remaining.
have fallen in bounds because the
Really?
ref didn't wave it dead. But Yorkville calls a timeout. So it looks like that was their first timeout. The Spartans have 1 timeout remaining.
Oh, you know, it'd be nice. Pick 6 right here. Boom!
Or nice fumble scoop for the touchdown, like in the sophomore game.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah,
Big lineman's dream to get that, and you know.
it was a close game. 14-12 loss
Yeah.
for the Spartans.
I think we got hose on that 2-point play.
So quarterback back to pass, looking over had a man over the middle.
Yeah, you
It
know
looked
what?
like it might have got tipped.
Yeah, you know what? That's the first time they went 4-man route. They brought the running back out as like everyone was clearing out and he was just a follower, and that's who they were throwing the ball to.
It was Garrett Shahan that I think got his hand on the ball. Pressure off the edge. There's a wide receiver screen over to number 3. He's got some daylight. Made some nice moves trying to break it to the outside, and he's going to be brought down at the 36.
You know what? They had the double screen going. They had that going on both sides. Well, the one was more of a regular screen. The other was kind of a flare out.
And the thing there is they caught us right in the blitz. We blitzed right where they threw the screen to.
Timeout Foxes.
So with 24 seconds remaining, Yorkville's got 1 timeout left. Actually, each team's got 1 timeout left. And Yorkville has gone down the field in a hurry. So you just keep doing the same, or do you go to the end zone?
I don't know, 24. I mean, after watching their kicker kick, you probably hit a field goal from here.
Even if they can gain just a few yards, you know, that's a nice weapon to have.
I see a future track star running in the track over there around the curve.
Checking out the new track.
Yep.
Just put a stopwatch on him. All right, double twins. Quarterback, nice clean pocket. Man, woo, just missed. Intended for number 23, Torrin Harris.
Pass intended for Torrin Harris is incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 37.
I think if he would have looked up.
I don't know. Dude's, I think it was a little overthrown. But they're letting him slip out, hoping that no one will pick him up. We did a nice job with the linebacker picking him up.
So once again, quarterback
yeah,
under
nice
pressure, and that's gonna be intercepted. That's Stamps making a nice return, almost out to midfield. Woo! Fantastic job by Kewan Stamps.
First and 10 for the Spartans at their own 48-yard line.
Wow.
7.6
That's what you
seconds
needed for the
remaining
Spartan
in the half.
defense.
Oh, nice momentum.
Great job by the Spartan defense.
I thought he was going to break it back there.
Yeah.
And then I
He's
figured,
got some good track speed.
but then I figured then we'd see a flag.
So with 7 seconds remaining, 21-7 lead for Yorkville.
Oh, let's air one out right here.
Spartans keep it on the ground. That's Calvin Glass. Stays inbounds, got a first down and more. And that's going to end the first half on a nice run by Calvin Glass as Yorkville goes into halftime with a 21-7 lead over your Spartans.
Well, that was an exciting last, about 2 minutes of the game there between the touchdown and the interception. Please stay with us here. The cheerleaders, the Poms, the dance team, and the band. So please stick with us and enjoy the entertainment.
I mean, that one guy graduated.
Open up a safe, we got a lot to say.
Get one dub. We beat Poland up in soccer.
Can you make it dip, 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 dip? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now.
Let's hear it for those Spartans. And now, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for your Varsity cheerleaders.
Said it isn't really big field goal. He said his sophomore year, he said he picked up 43 on
Orange and white,
Let's hear it one more time for those cheerleaders. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Romeoville High School's marching band.
Which song? Yeah, how'd that go?
He went 7 for, it was like their first ball practice. He went 7 for 7. Coach pitch. It's a kid pitch, but it's okay to say coach pitch. Yeah, but big competition tomorrow. Stay.
Oh, maybe I should go over there and watch. Want to meet me up there?
Yeah, no. The time the Buckeyes play.
Who are they playing? Sister Forum?
Cincinnati. That'd be a tougher game than. That is a good team. And a lot of those kids that go to Cincinnati wanted to play all this. Coach in Cincinnati used to coach on that side. I think it's going to be that easy.
Colorful flags. Are they barefoot out there?
I think it's just
Sure. I think they're barefoot. Some of them. I think some of them are barefoot. Or maybe they have little socks over there. Oh, they gotta bring the RHSTV people into this, huh? Do you think the kids even look at the conductors? I don't remember looking when I was a kid. Once you got going, you knew where you're going.
I think probably, like, you're getting scored,
Yeah.
whether they're actually looking, but facing that direction.
So where's like Clark and Adam Hill, like he's doing band stuff, like with this other drumline stuff, like every day, every weekend, like how do you think he anything for that shit?
Dude, it's a passion. I don't think he has the Bears drum line anymore. He does just the Bulls games.
Is there a song? Cool. Like I didn't recognize the song.
I don't know.
So that was like 4 minutes. And welcome back, Spartan fans, to the second half. I hope you enjoyed the halftime festivities between the marching band and the palms and cheer. But we're about to get kicked off here in the second half of SPC football with, 21-7.
And that's Corey Boyette on the kick, and that's going to go into the end zone. And that's going to be an automatic touchback.
It's about 2 yards in there. Now, an IHSA rule is as soon as the ball crosses the goal line, it is automatic touchback. What is it? The new rule in college football: if you kneel anywhere, right, anywhere within the 25,
Or fair catch it.
or fair catch a kickoff inside the 25, you automatically get the ball at the 25.
I believe so.
Trying to reduce the amount of injuries from people going 1,000 miles an hour and launching. Is there already a flag? Oh, I saw him moving back.
Marking it at the 20. So this is going to be the opening possession. 24 minutes left in week number 2. And Yorkville stays on the ground, picks up a few yards.
It's a straight handoff, about 5-yard pickup there.
So we'll see what kind of adjustments each team made.
Second and 5.
For the Spartans, you got to feel pretty happy about that second quarter. You gave up 21 in the first, but you won the second quarter, 7-0.
Yeah, and, especially the last 3-4 minutes of the half, a lot of good things happened. It's a handoff to 33. Nice little sweep. Oh. Cut back.
And that's gonna be enough for a first down.
Yeah, that's about a 7-8 yard gain.
On the carry, brought down by 44.
So that is 33, Trey Thomas. Is that right?
Yep, 33, Trey Thomas.
34-yard line, first and 10, Foxes.
All right, so that's going to be a quick first down. So far, the Foxes have been pretty content to keep it on the ground.
Yep, just feeding the ball to 33.
So they got a double twins. There, as soon as I said content, they throw the ball, and that's going to be a completed pass out to number 25. So it's going to be a nice pitch and catch from Beadham to Reeder.
Yeah, that was a nice strong throw.
And they're going to be right at midfield. So we were talking as the band was performing that they have their first competition of the season tomorrow at Stagg High School. So best of luck to the band. And they keep it right back on the ground. That's going to be up the gut for about 5. So a nice looking opening drive for Yorkville.
Yeah, once again, it's using number 41 in motion, or if not in motion, kind of running right behind him as the lead blocker from his slot position.
5 on the carry to the 45-yard line. 2nd and 5 for the Foxes.
So it'll be 2nd and 5. We're down to 10 minutes left in the third quarter.
So a 3 wide receiver set, and there's going to be a pitch out. Who gets the corner?
And it'll be out of bounds.
And that's 23. That's Torrin Harris, who's looking for a late hit. And we have
we'll have a
player down on the field.
Yep. A little stoppage. And we have 2 great trainers that have been here with the Spartans. Gosh, man, it's got to be 15 more years. No, not 20. I'd say at least Trainer Smith's got to be at least 15, 17 years. Has Anna been here that long?
It's going to be right about maybe a year or 2 after. Trainer Smith, I don't know. Yeah, it's got to be. I think this is my 15th, so this, I would say 16 years at least.
Man, you're getting old.
We got the tubas.
You're getting old, bud.
Well, I know.
Tubas are running.
Tubas doing their annual.
Run.
Is it annual? No, annual. What do you say when it happens every game?
Gamical, seasonal, typical, normal.
Normal. Oh, fortunately, we're back to action. All right, we got a double twin set. Quarterback back to pass. Got a nice
pump
clean
fake,
pocket.
pump fake.
He's got a receiver open and overshoots him.
Yeah, he gave that nice little pump fake on a double move there.
Intended for Brendan McGarry.
He never looked anywhere but right.
2nd and 10 for the Foxes.
Now, I do know the quarterback goes back there, and if you watch in the shotgun, he'll clap a bunch of times. He'll clap just a couple times, and he'll clap a bunch of times. That's got to be some sort of signal. I'm trying to figure it out up here. So that was a bunch of claps. There's a run.
And that's going to be a handoff up the
Straight
middle.
up,
That's
yeah.
number 23. It's going to be just short of the first down. 2nd and about a yard. So Yorkville's been very pretty methodical.
Yeah, they're not in a rush. They're taking their time. Threw the ball a couple times. Their favorite's that little slant that they do. That is probably their most successful pass. They're going under center here.
Wow, this might be the first time all game.
Power eye fullback dive.
Oh, just a missed tackle. We were right there, and it's going to fall forward for a first down. Oh, there's a penalty.
Penalty on the play.
I believe that's going to be probably a personal foul.
Just see who they call it against. That's going to go against Yorkville.
Yeah, the offensive lineman wanted to continue to drive, block the D lineman well after the
And
whistle was blown.
not even near where the play was going.
Oh, yeah. But the guy who threw the flag wasn't the guy who's been throwing them all night. So someone else got a chance to throw out a flag.
Play was good for a first down. Penalty was
So what do you
called
think
after
at
the
halftime when the refs get
10,
together, they talk
Yorkville,
about
at the Spartan 39-yard line.
Yeah, they
number
probably,
of penalties and
yeah,
stuff
they might
like
go,
that?
what's the over-under on the second half? How many more we got to get? Or do they go, hey, I got something to do later tonight. Let's hold the flags. I could see that one.
Yeah. So here we got 1st and 10 at the 39. And there's a quick pitch out.
To 33. Oh,
Man, he's shifty.
dude, we had him. And he did a little box, or jump step.
Yeah, it does that little old lay, man. He's just
Dude, and he's little. Holy cow, he's little and shifty.
and that is number 23, 5'7", Torrin Harris.
24-yard line, 1st and 10, Yorkville.
What's he, like 150?
They have him listed as 170.
Yeah, I don't know about
I think that might be a little inflated.
Yeah. But look at him. Holy cows. Dude, he looks like, no offense, he looks like an 8th grade, like a little kid football. Pop Warner.
Quarterback back to pass, looking for a fade. And that is a completed pass for a touchdown.
Wow. That was quite the play.
Yorkville.
Both refs were like pretty far from the play and looked
Yeah.
at each other like, did he catch it? And
Yeah,
the
that
back
was a
judge
tough one.
signaled a touchdown. So in Yorkville's opening possession, marched right down the field for a touchdown. And then that brings out their kicker, number 80, Cole Reeby, for the extra point attempt. It's up and in, but there's a penalty on the flag, or penalty on the field. Penalty on the flag.
Penalty.
Oh, who threw it? It was the back judge again?
Yes, it was.
Oh, man.
It's against the Spartans.
Unlike conduct on the defense. That'll be enforced on the kickoff.
You know, surprisingly, we haven't gotten the text message from WJOL with all the conference and all the Southside scores. It's already 8:30. Normally they fill us all in with the scores. Oh, is that
What do we
another
got?
flag?
No, it's a stoppage of play. Looks like the ref is talking to the coach from Yorkville.
Lamont's up 14-6 in the second quarter.
Yeah, they lost a close one last week.
Yeah,
So there's a little bit of confusion out here.
the Plainfield North Tigers looks like they won 49-0.
And that's Spartans. That's who we play next week. We go on the road to Plainfield North.
I'm trying to think who Plainfield North play today. I just saw who they were playing. Oh, obviously an SPC team.
So I think they've got everything figured out, and Reby will be on to attempt the extra point. And the kick is up, and it is good. So that gives Yorkville a 28-7 lead with just under 8 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
You want to hear a good one? End of third quarter. Joliet West 14, Oswego 14.
Wow.
That's pretty. That's one I.
And I believe Oswego's record is still intact, right? Haven't lost a conference game in
Yeah.
I don't know how many years.
West Aurora, I just looking at the scores here. Of course, they don't have the school they're playing, but they're down 21-17 in the SPC.
And our next broadcasted home game in 2 weeks will be against West Aurora.
Thornwood over Rich South, 52-0.
So with the personal foul, Reby will be kicking from the Spartan 45.
Oh, that's happened once before.
And that's going right into the end zone.
And the EMT called a fair catch for that.
Man, that is a weapon.
Starts at the 20-yard line.
Of course, the two times that we've
Kicked, yeah.
kicked it right into the end zone as
Yeah.
well.
Well, if we can get back, I mean, we had a little momentum right before half. Well, let's see.
All right, so this will be the Spartans' opening possession, 1st and 10 at the 20.
Oh,
And a
ball.
fumbled snap. Quarterback jumps on it.
That'll be a loss of 5.
That's Tyrell Ross-Childs staying in at quarterback. So it's going to be 2nd and 15.
Loss of 4 on the fumble recovery. Brings up 2nd and 14 at the 16-yard line for the Spartans.
So the Spartans come out with a little bit different formation. They got the slot guy. They have a slot.
And the ball off to Glass up the middle. It's going to pick up a few before being brought down.
Yeah,
Almost
about-
back to the
Yeah, you got about 3.
almost back to the 20. So that's going to be 3rd and 11.
Well, let's see what Coach Travato and the Spartans have for us here.
So we got trips to the home side, and that's going to be an out route. Oh, and that is picked off, and that's going to be a a pick six. That is number 25, Cale Reeder. And he jumped that route.
Yeah. Jumped up nice and high.
It was a strong throw. He just, he just jumped jumped that route, and
yeah, and I don't even think the wide receiver had an opportunity to react.
And that kick is up and good. So that quick 14 points for Yorkville, and they take a 35-7 lead. Got the little Hawaiian music playing. So this is very similar to how the game kind of started.
Yeah.
You know, when Yorkville jumped out to a pretty quick 21-0 lead, and dug ourselves into a hole. And unfortunately, man, we come out in the second half and giving up 2 quick touchdowns.
Yep.
So there is the kick. Once again, into the end zone.
Not as deep this time. He must be getting tired.
First and 10 for the Spartans at the 20.
Kicked it 15 yards further back. Or kicking from 15 yards further back.
All right, so the Spartans will be coming out from the south end zone at the 20-yard line. But you know what? Quarterbacks have to have short memories and move on from that and not be gun-shy throwing the ball.
Absolutely. So the handoff and Glass is met very quick into the backfield by 2 Yorkville defenders right at the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. Yorkville's defense has just been all over the Spartan offense this second half.
They look really quick off the line. The 2 ends aren't like big, but they're quick.
There's an option, pitch out, and one. Oh, nice job by the corner. That's number 22, Zach Konecki on the tackle. So that's going to be 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. 3rd and 10 from the 20-yard line.
I think that we got to go back to a couple of the misdirection plays early on. Were quite successful for us.
So trips to the far side, quarterback roll out to the right, and that's a nice pitch and catch. That's Nico Coronas.
Tyrell Ross-Child's pass is complete. Nico Coronas.
More importantly, Spartan first down.
Spartan first down at the 32-yard line.
We needed that.
Yeah. He bobbled the ball a little bit, pulled it in, just enough for a first down.
Back to the ground game, off tackle, and Glass is going to be brought down. It's going to be a very short gain. He's just doesn't have too much running room.
Calvin Glass on the carry, brought down by Cale Reeder.
Yorkville's defense is doing a nice job of filling some gaps.
33-yard line for the Spartans.
So Another rollout.
Oh, and there's a. They're going to call that an incomplete pass.
Yeah, I don't know. They blew the whistle right away. That defensive end, we were rolling to the right away from him and not blocking him, which is, what teams do all the time. But I don't. He's faster than your typical defensive end. He looks more like somebody who would be like a running back, kind of linebacker player. I mean, he's, what is that, 53? Is that his number? 53.
Yeah, I believe so. Emmanuel Cervantes.
6'1", 185.
So this is going to be 3rd and 9. Trips to the far side of the field. There's a quick pass. Receiver went in, quarterback threw it out. So some miscommunication there, and that's going to bring 4th and 9. Punt team comes out for the Spartans.
I was going to say, we don't have a kicker. There he is, Nico. Oh.
It's a low punt. Takes a nice Spartan bounce. And that's going to be down at the 30.
Oh, I thought that was going to be blocked for a second.
That was close.
1st and 10 for the Foxes.
Well, the Foxes will take over on a 31-yard line from their side of the field there, heading southward. It's definitely chillied or cooled down a little bit.
Oh, it's pretty nice in here. Yeah. Nice temperature-controlled room.
The air conditioning's going. 41's in motion. I won't bet you they run right behind them. Yep, they do.
That was a high snap.
You know what? Oh, we did such a good job. Who was that? The D end. Oh.
Torrin Harris on the carry, brought down by 7.
Can't read the numbers.
Garrett,
number 59. Garrett did a really nice job forcing the cutback, and that little guy is so darn shifty.
Yeah, so he picks up 7, so it's going to be 2nd and 3. Just under 4 minutes remaining here in the 3rd quarter, 35-7 lead Yorkville. Keeping it right on the ground. And that's going to be enough for a 1st down.
Torrin Harris on the carry, brought down by Diego Gonzalez Soto.
So a 3 wide receiver set. Kind of a pistol formation in the backfield. And that's going to be incomplete, intended for number 82. All right, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, you hear how the quarterback does different clapping? All right, let's see. Right behind. Yep, they're right behind 41. It's a nice play there. We're making him bounce, and we just got to have that alley player come in and support. So it'll be 3rd down and 7. We're just under 3 minutes in the 3rd quarter.
There's a screen.
Oh,
wonderful job. That's number 57.
Pass is complete to Dougie Burson.
Yeah, that's a loss on the. That's at least a yard loss.
Mario Sanchez.
Yep, Mario Sanchez. Beautiful read. So 4th and 8, punt team comes on. We got De La Rosa. Oh, it might have hit a Spartan player.
Yeah. Might have, yeah, it was hard to tell.
But De La Rosa jumps on it, and Spartans will take over.
I think they're going to talk about whether or not it hit a. Yep. They marked the ball at a spot where the official said it hit the Yorkville player.
Oh, okay. So it's going to be down there.
Yeah. Because I couldn't, from here, it looked like we might have touched it.
So the Spartans come out for their 3rd possession. 4 wide receivers. Quarterback keeper.
Ooh.
Brought down almost immediately, maybe a short gain of 1.
So much, you remember when we were talking earlier, we were watching the sophomore game, we were like, holy cow, I can't remember how slow sophomore games are compared to varsity. You just forget how everything is just so much quicker and so much bigger.
Yeah. Hits are a little bit harder.
Yeah.
Sounds are a little bit louder.
Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night Lights, absolutely. Quarterback back to pass, looking one-on-one coverage. And that's, I think we might have a pass interference. That's intended for Keaton Foster.
It's a tough call there.
It's 15 yards.
On the Foxes. Automatic first down.
Romeoville first down. Now in the college game, no, it's no, in the
pros,
NFL game, it's a spot
foul.
foul. Yeah. So Romeoville with the same offensive formation. Ross Childs back to pass, and he is brought down by a Yorkville defender. It's at number 32. Cam Caldwell.
Tenderell Ross Childs. Brought down in the backfield.
Well, Lincoln Way East is beating Naperville 17-3. Bolingbrook is up 7-0 on St. Charles. Plainfield North beat Joliet Central 49-0. Oh, Oswego won 23-14 over Joliet West.
Wow.
Is this Wheaton Warrenville South versus Lake or Lockport?
Yep.
That was Wheaton Warrenville South 24-13.
So De Hoyos back in the gun, and that falls incomplete to Keaton Foster.
Plainfield East 21-17 over West Aurora. Minooka 40-0 over Plainfield South. Morris 21 over. I'm not really sure who that is. 9-19. IC beat JCA 7-0.
So 3rd and long, De Hoyos back to pass. Got a man down the field looking for Foster, and that's once again going to fall incomplete.
Proviso 36 or Providence 36, Morgan Park 0. Oswego East 41, Plainfield Central 0. So there's your local SPC scores. So we're down to 7 seconds in the 3rd quarter.
So it's going to be 4th and long. Nico back to punt. This could be the last play And that will bring an end to the third quarter as punt is blown dead at the 43.
Yorkville leading Romeoville 35-7.
All right, so Yorkville puts up 14 points. 14 points very quickly in the third quarter.
Yep.
And more importantly, maintains a 35-7 lead over your Spartans with 12 minutes to go.
Well, let's hope the Spartans can get something going here. You know, a turnover here on defense, pick six, something spark us a little bit here. Are we listening to Frozen?
No, this is oh my, this is Moana.
Oh, I don't watch any of that, so I don't have.
You don't have young kids. Huh?
My kids are in college.
Yeah,
You got little kids.
I've seen all these movies.
Yeah.
Several times.
Yeah. Moana. What is that?
Moana.
Is that the name of the movie?
Yep.
Oh. All right.
So we got the jet sweep. Yeah.
Number 6. Oh,
missed
man,
tackle.
we had
There's
it.
number 6, and
But who is that?
nice job in pursuit.
What is that? Number 20? Is that 20 for the Spartans?
Jet sweep.
De La Rosa is the
In 2 on the play.
That
Second
that
Jackson,
brought him
right?
down.
Oh, is it De La
45-yard
Rosa?
line
I thought it was
for
20.
Yorkville.
I'm getting old.
it was a nice job in pursuit.
Yeah, he got back up after he missed and ran him down.
So 3 wide receiver set. And there's a huge gain. First down and many more.
Now, I had heard that Yorkville uses a drone to video, get like
Dougie Burson on the carry,
film
brought down
from
by
up
number
high,
9, Antonio
but
Orozco.
because we're so close to the airport, there's like you can only go like 60 feet up in the air around here or something like that, so they couldn't do it. So carry off the right side, number 35 for
Dougie
that's
Burson on the carry, brought down
Dougie
by
Burson.
Joe Dingles.
I would imagine you're going to start seeing that more and
Second
more,
and 6
this
on the
use of
33.
technology. And I've seen where teams have like TVs on the sideline.
Oh yeah, my son's high school did that. They had their own hotspot, so they had a TV, they had all the iPads instantly, so they come over and watch the plays live. So they were filming it on like Huddle Live. It's another pitch to number 35,
It's going to be a short gain. It's going to be knocked out of bounds.
Burson. Yeah, it's a lot more schools are doing it. It's you buy your own little Wi-Fi hotspot thing, and then you bring your TV, and then for away games they used to just use the iPads, but at home they'd have the big screen TV underneath, underneath a tent. But a lot of schools are starting to go to that with the iPad because you get Wi-Fi. Like, for track practice when we're out here, we get Wi-Fi sometimes, depending.
Could be a little spotty at times,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So we're at 3rd and 5. Quarterback back to pass. Got a man open.
Ooh, I
And
thought.
off the hands. Intended for number 3.
Yeah.
It's a little high. And that's going to be 4th down. I would imagine they're probably going to go for it.
No,
Well,
they're
maybe
gonna
not.
Go,
Nope.
They're going to go for the field goal here. Number 80. They're going to go for the field goal. So this will be a far one. What is that? 49 yards?
49-yarder. Whew. No wind. Kick is up.
Was that no good? It was
Oh.
wide left. Oh, it had the distance.
It was there.
Yeah, it was wide left. Wide left.
Just wide
Oh,
left. Spartans will take over on downs.
yeah. Wow.
1st and 10
49 yards. Dude, he probably had another 5 yards in it, maybe.
Yeah.
At the 20-yard line.
Dude, that was a kick.
He'll be kicking in college somewhere.
Yep. So that's a stop for the defense. Got to look at positive there. But because the ball went through the end zone, we'll get the ball to 20.
So that's going to be gain of about 3.
Glass
Foul
again.
Glass on the carry.
Yep.
Gain of 4 to the 24-yard line. 2nd and 6.
Excuse me, gain of 4.
Can't beat Monday or Friday night football.
Oh, it's just great to be back. Oh, there's
Ooh,
balls on the ground, and Yorkville picks it up.
The only thing that makes Friday night football better is if it was payday Friday. So I'm talking about paydays.
Recovered by number 50.
We get paid every 2 weeks. But next year, I thought I read somewhere we're going to get paid twice a month.
Yeah.
Are we going like 1st and 15th, no matter what, or
Yeah, I believe so. Or I don't know if it's. Yeah, I think
is
so.
there a rationale behind? Like, is that save money, or is that less paychecks, less paper, but everyone
Yeah.
gets direct deposit? Like, what would? Hell, I know people that would rather get paid once a month. That would scare me.
Yeah, I like it evenly distributed.
It's a handoff to 35. He's a big kid. Oh, that was De La Rosa coming in. Just didn't finish, but he was coming in as the alley player.
Yeah, he's been all over the field tonight.
Yeah, he's long snaps and yeah.
He's made a lot of nice plays on the defense.
2nd and 7.
Yeah, he's been going to the 2 receiver side.
So 2nd and 7. Under 9 minutes to go in the game.
I'm assuming they're going 35 here with the ball. Yep.
Goes right up the middle.
They kind of do, like, the running back turns to the right and literally gets the ball,
And then-
plants, and then cuts all the way back. Like,
It's almost like a counter.
yeah.
Dougie Burson on the carry.
But you know what? They haven't ran enough of the more of the
Down
sweeping
to the
motion of
16-yard
it
line, 3rd and
to
2.
really make it a true counter. Maybe I at least I don't think so. Like, yeah, see, they ran the same play without putting the slot in motion that time.
And Spartan defense was all over that.
Yeah,
Dougie Burson
that's
is wrapped
they're
up
just
by
running
57,
like
Mario
a
Sanchez.
kick out with that
4th and
slot
1
receiver.
For the Foxes at the 15.
So here we go. 4th and 1, 4th and 2.
Timeout Yorkville, their first of the half. With 7:37
So Yorkville
remaining
calls a
in the game.
timeout. They are 4th and 1 at the 15.
I say they go for a field goal.
I mean, they went for a 49-yard field goal. This would be a 32-yard field goal. 32, 33 yards.
Let the young kicker get the chance to. Well, not young kicker,
Yeah,
but
he's a senior.
yeah.
So, you think they go a little trickery, or they just keep it on the ground, or try to get a pop pass, or I don't know.
I don't know. To be
You
honest,
got to imagine. You think the Spartans are gonna
it's 4th and 1. I
pinch
would,
in, right?
I would kick the field goal here. You're up 35-7. I think you kick the field goal. but you know, I'm old school.
Well, here we go. 4th and 1, 7:37 remaining.
Oh, they're going to 35 right here. Boom.
Going to keep
Yep.
it on the ground, off tackle, and he is going to go into the end zone for a touchdown.
We all got in the box,
And
and then he bounced it outside, and there were
That's-
no one there.
That's Dougie Burson with the touchdown carry from the 15.
That's why they should have went for the field goal.
And that extends Yorkville's lead, 41-7, and that brings Reeby out for the extra point attempt.
Man, it has been a long 2 days.
Kick is up, and it is good.
Point after is good, and with 7:31 remaining.
Yeah,
Yorkville
De La
leads
Rosa
Romeoville
was
42
at
to
the
7.
foot of the kicker there. I mean, he's been you're right, he's been all over the place.
Yeah. It's had a nice game. So 7:31, it's 42-7. Yorkville Foxes lead, and if you're Yorkville, you got to be feeling pretty good. You entered the conference, the SPC, and week 1 you gain a 43-0 win over Joliet Central, and right now you're up big against the Spartans.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely a confidence booster going into as you start to get towards the meat of your schedule.
Like I said, they were a playoff team last year, made it to the second round of the playoffs before losing to Richards.
A lot of people lose to Richards. You know, under Cahonen, Richards went, like 30 years?
Oh, we let that one go. That was right at the goal line. That was returned by number 11. I think that's Orozco. Yep, Antonio Orozco. And that's going to be
Kick is returned to the
just short of the
18-yard
20.
line, 1st and 10 for the Spartans.
Oh, we got a little scuffle. And oddly enough, no penalty flag.
Yeah. Yeah, Richards, didn't they go like under Cahonen like 33 years in a row into the playoffs?
Yeah,
or
something like that.
Yeah, it was pretty.
And they've had a
great.
nice stretch the last few years, too.
Yeah.
The second semifinal.
They should have been to the finals last year when they were up by like 10 or 12 with like 3 minutes left, and I saw the video on like Twitter, the onside kick that they gave the Creed or whatever. Ball went like 7 yards and they got it.
Yeah.
Oh, it was pretty brutal.
We got a timeout on the field
Timeout
called by
Romeoville.
the Spartans.
Their second and a half. They have 1 remaining.
So with 7.5 minutes, the Spartans got 1 timeout remaining. First down and 10 at the 15.
Yeah.
I think at this point, I think the game overall is out of reach. But you got to look for some positives, and you got to try to
Yeah.
build some momentum going into next week. And it's not going to get any easier.
No.
You're going to be traveling on the road to the Plainfield North, who
They're going to be
been a very, very
yeah.
good football team the last few years.
They got a wide receiver, not a big guy, but he's probably one of the fastest kids in the country. We know he's the fastest kid in the state of Illinois.
Absolutely.
And with Marcellus Moore, so when they get him the ball in open field, I mean, you're talking just straight speed.
And
Gas.
Plainfield North won big tonight. So there's Nico on the run. Nice hard run by Nico, and that's going to be a first down.
Yeah, that's a big
Carries by
game.
Nico Coronas. Brought down by Christian Aquino.
Great run by Nico.
First down for the Spartans.
Got some.
Quarterback under duress, and he's going to be brought down.
Tyrell Rothschild's brought down in the backfield by Ryder Berry.
Oh.
2nd and 10 from the 28.
Well, we're seeing a couple guys, new guys get out there for both sides. We got, who was that, number 4?
That's Glass.
Glass again.
So it's going to be third and 8.
Yeah. Well, you know what, too, like you said before, it's kind of out of reach, but you'd like to get some guys some reps, but you also want to make sure you come out of this with no one hurt here at the last little bit with something stupid, a chippy little hit or something like that. Do you see some little Spartans in the stands here? Some future Spartans, you should say.
Yeah. So Rothschild's in the gun.
Oh, he had room to run. I think
That
he,
was-
you know.
Intended pass for Donovan De Hoyos falls incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Spartans back to punt.
Yeah, that last time they were punting, I think Nico was standing at 10 getting the ball. Like here, I think he's about 12. That's a nice little higher.
Nico gets
like,
away, takes a nice Spartan bounce. Down to the 37. Nice punt by Nico Corones.
Spartan punt stops at the 37-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Foxes.
So it looks like Yorkville's making some substitutions. A little SpongeBob SquarePants going.
Yeah.
We got a new quarterback.
Oh, 26. He was motoring. Another little tiny dude.
Yeah, so the quarterback number 1, Mike DeFrancisco, and on the carry, you say 21? Was that, who was the ball carrier?
Good for 7 yards to the 44-yard
26,
line.
I think.
2nd and 3, Foxes.
Was it 26 on the carry?
Injury
Yeah.
And that was Jacob Owens, 5'6", 135 pounds.
Dude, they're all little, like the skill players are all little tiny dudes. Oh, we had a man injured from both sides. So there's a referee's timeout here. If this was the NFL, it would be taking us to a pizza commercial or someone who sponsors.
A paid sponsor.
Yeah, like Ats and Ice. We haven't mentioned Ats and Ice tonight. That's always some quality pizza. Big fan of Ats and Ice.
Had a slice of it for dinner today.
Yeah. It was pretty hot.
All right, so back to action. 2nd and 3. Another handoff to number 26, and he's going to be met in the backfield.
Yeah, that'll be a loss maybe.
I think that was 44, Joe Dingles. Called his name several times tonight.
3rd and 3 from the 44-yard line.
So we're going to be 3rd and 3, 4.5 minutes remaining.
All right.
Yorkville's definitely in no rush. We're waiting until that back judge is counting down. And there's 26 on the carry, and it's going to be brought down.
Yeah.
Looks like number 28 was there.
28, 31.
Yeah, Mark Morado.
And 31
Nice job.
was right there, too.
'31 is Jaden Ruiz. So 4th down, and Yorkville's setting up to punt.
I didn't hear the number, so I figured if nobody says anywhere a winner, it's got to be me. Somebody really want it?
Nice punt. There's De La Rosa. Breaks one tackle. Cutting across field. Gets a nice block. Gets to the outside. Running down the sidelines. And he's going to be knocked out of bounds after a nice return out to the 38-yard line. So a nice return by Joey De La Rosa. It's going to give the Spartans a 1st and 10 with just under 3 minutes remaining. Oh, they're going to mark him back a little bit at the 36. So we got a trips formation to the home side. Coronis in motion. Got a busted play, and Ross Childs keeps it. Gains a couple. So makes something out of not much anything.
Yeah, we're just under 3 minutes here. Hey, whoa, what was that?
On the carry. Brought down after a gain of 2.
Hope that wasn't me.
2nd and 8.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. Well, we're down to about 2:20 in the game here. Be nice to finish on a high note here. We can get into the end zone again.
Got some motion. There's a jet sweep to Nico Coronis.
Seriously,
Makes a nice run before he's getting knocked out of bounds.
I think all the officials were looking at each other like no one threw a flag.
Yeah.
Was it just them? I thought we moved on that one.
It looked like we had 2 people moving. But nonetheless,
Hey,
we'll
that's
take
a big.
the run. Nice
well, outside of the quarterback run, what was that? Second quarter, that might be one of the biggest runs of the day there. Except for, I mean, that was a nice run early.
There's Calvin Glass. Nice move's going to be picking up a 1st down, and there's a late penalty flag.
Is.
Calvin Glass on the carry. There's a penalty in the secondary.
Oh, what do you think? You think? I don't know.
Face mask?
Maybe.
Face mask is the call.
Personal fouls, a face mask on Yorkville.
So we'll tack on another 15 yards. Right at the 2-minute warning.
Beep, beep.
We need to figure out some catchphrases.
Yeah, it
We
has
got
been
him
4
in-
years.
We got him in basketball, but
Yeah. Kaboom.
First and 10 for the Spartans.
Feels a little weird without Mr. Wysick up here, too. Well, let's see if we can get one in here. We're going in 2 minutes.
option.
Ooh,
There's
we got
Glass
some
to the
space.
corner. And that's going to be a touchdown for the Spartans.
Oh, wait. Nope. There is Hanky on the field. Holding against us. Oh, good Lord.
So the touchdown is negated by a holding penalty.
Holding.
So that's going to push the Spartans back 10 yards.
That was a nice looking play, though.
First and 18 from the 22-yard line for the Spartans.
We're going to be at first and 18. 151 remaining. Here's Glass trying to get the corner. He does. He's going to get knocked out of bounds.
Ooh. Yeah, they can call him out of bounds because he was still moving.
Runners push out of bounds at the 18.
So it looks like he's going to be at the
13.
13.
Second and 9 for the Spartans.
So just under, what are we, a minute 43 left here. It's a nice run.
Carry by Nico Corones.
Pick up about 5.
Yeah, some good yardage. 35.
Carry to the 9-yard line, 3rd and 5.
Just under 90 seconds remaining. Handoff to Glass. It's going to be short.
Yeah, 1 or 2 yards. We're entering the 60-second mark.
So it looks like the field goal unit's coming on for the Spartans.
Hey, let's get some points here.
So we got Nico Coronas holding, Corey Boyette, sophomore, had him in class last year. Kick is up and good. Wasn't the prettiest looking, but nonetheless it went through.
Who was that holding?
And with 22 seconds remaining,
Nico
Yorkville
Coronas.
leads Romeoville
Yeah.
42 to 10.
So that tacks on 3 more points for the Spartans. So 22 seconds remaining. You just kick it deep.
I don't know. Well, you know what? This young man, with his leg, he's going to kick it deep.
Easiest way to guarantee you never have to tackle anybody.
True.
I would imagine once Yorkville gets the ball, it's probably going to take a knee, which will end the game.
Oh, that's
Ooh, nice
that
kick.
was better than his last one.
Yeah,
Touchdown
that was a really nice kick.
First and 10 for the Foxes at the 20-yard line.
But just running off the field, you can tell I don't know. He's got that soccer run. And what year is De La Rosa? Is he a senior?
I believe De La Rosa is a senior.
Yeah. Because he had a nice game today. Or, you called his name quite often. He's around the ball.
Yeah, he had a nice year last year as well. So that's going to be the final play of the ball game. As the final 15 seconds are going to run off the clock. And the Yorkville Foxes are going to walk out of here with a 42-10 victory over the Spartans. And they're going to move to 2-0 on the season, 2-0 in SBC play. And the Spartans are going to fall to 0-2 and have a nice, tough road game next week against Plainfield North.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting with Plainfield North. The head coach there, Coach Imberdino, was a longtime Spartan coach and worked with the pretty much the varsity staff here. So it will be a spirited affair because there'll obviously be bragging rights between all the old friends with that game.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we'll be back here in 2 weeks as the Spartans play host to the other new team in the SBC, West Aurora.
West Aurora, yeah.
Well, thank you for tuning in tonight. We appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the commentary, enjoyed the game, and we'll look forward to seeing you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, thanks again for having us, and see you in 2 weeks. Enjoy your weekend.
Keep cheering the Spartans on.